At first, I thought it was gonna. I thought at first I thought it was Hitman with a blend of James Bond. And that's the first part. This is gonna take me forever because I play Hitman and I am the kind of player who takes everything really slow. So it takes me like 10 hours to finish a single mission. At first, I thought they were just gonna make a straight up action game like those old Activision James Bond games, but they're blending what they know with Hitman, and they're going beyond that with some of the action. I'm glad it's a blend of Hitman and shooting and melee and driving. And this part's going to take me forever because I have to look everywhere because Hitman has like 600 different ways you can go about a mission. I always gotten really good with whole the crowding. There's crowding their scenes with detail. I wonder my PC can even handle this. I'm now interested in seeing what the specs are going to be for PC. There are a few times in this scene where I would have just crashed because I wouldn't know where to have gone. I would have gone. I would have gone right on that scene. I wouldn't have even thought about uh, going left because I'm just used to everything being linear. So I'm surprised that they're going the route to where they're allowing. I mean, it's obviously certain sections you have to do that, but I'm glad they're going to this section where it's not just drive forward, keep up with NPC. It actually deviates and actually gives you an option, or at least not an option, but they make it seem like you have to improvise even a car chase. Actually, I would have gone right. I would have never gone left unless the PC told me to, hey, go left. I wonder how many car chase. And I love that little bit of detail. You can see the wired fence. Part of the wires got stuck to the car. Like it's not really necessary, but that's a cool little piece of detail. I always put like cool little details in their games, and I would probably miss doing that. I probably thought like, oh, I got to go to a different section. Bond is known for their great action scenes, especially chases, whether it's in the air, on land, on sea. Has some really great action set pieces, and it looks like this game is no exception. I do. So I didn't notice that the first time they showed it. The first time we watched it, after James giving the warning, then you get your license kill. So Bond can't just go around blatantly shooting up everything. I guess you have to wait until you're confronted where you get the right to do so. So I wonder if the player does try uh just kill everything, if the game will automatically just be a game over, or is it even possible to do that if the game has certain sections where you can use lethal force and then you get your kill? Because with Hitman, you could pull out your weapon at any time. You get punished for it. So I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing here, where you can pull out your gun at any time, or you have to wait until certain sections because Bond has to wait to have his license. Obviously, he's not 007 here just yet, so he's still known as simply James. These are the kind of parts of the games where the developer, the team are just showing off. Because really, do you really need that many explosions? No, but it's cool that they showed off what they can do with their engine. I'm pretty sure IO are they using Unreal? No, I think IO's using their own engine. I hope they are. If they're using their own engine, I have to check that out. If they're using their own engine, this is just a way to show off what the engine can do. The first thing you're doing, you're shooting red barrels, and I love the gun throw. There are a few games that let you do that, but not too many for some reason. But I like the gun throw when you're out of ammo. and this is where I got started getting some Uncharted vibes. Because Uncharted is one of my favorite action adventure games, easily of all times, and I really enjoy the action set pieces that that game has. And this one, the aircraft scene, I absolutely love, especially the transition to. I thought I thought you just got hit by it. I thought that was like a game over. The My dumbass would have gone up here, thinking I'm supposed to drive up there and launch onto the aircraft to jump on the cable. I wouldn't have looked over here. This feels like James Bond meets Mission Impossible, which I know both franchises, they're somewhat similar or very similar actually. Here's our stormtrooper, but yeah, this looks very Mission Impossible ish, which makes me want a Mission Impossible game because I love the Mission Impossible movies. Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol, my favorites in the franchise. This is a couple of times they look kind of iffy. Obviously, the boxes are supposed to have weight to them, so for them to just like bounce off of James like that, that kind of slowed things down for me a bit. You can do things like that. Looks really cool. I mean, you can use the environment, the boxes to take out enemies. I think that looks really awesome. Tracker, and then this looks really cool. Wonder just how much of this is actual cutscene and actual gameplay. I'm guessing in the final release, uh, it'll have more in the air flying towards you, and gameplay wise, you have to dodge, listening to NPCs. That's one of the things I always loved about Hitman was NPCs always has some weird conversation going on, or sometimes they have really fun things to say. Seems in this game they're going the extra mile by actually giving players like hidden hints. So patient players will actually uh, get more details or get a better chance of figuring things out. Yeah, man, we just watched the state of play for the 007 first light gameplay, and now we're just going through it bits by bits, seeing stuff that we like, that we didn't like, getting ready for the game. It comes out March 27th. I was thinking it was going to be a summer game, but they're doing an early first quarter game. And right now we're looking at some of the combat, and I was saying how much I like the uh, the animations, like throwing enemies into each other, or stuff like that. Throw them over objects. You could throw enemies into each other. Now, this is what I was talking about. I wonder if you had like a crowd of people surrounding you, if you can take a person and kind of like use them as a bulldozer and just like bully your way through everybody, or if this only happens when you're towards like a an object such as a door or a shelf. See, like right there in this section, since there's multiple guys there, I would have liked if I could take him and push him through them to give myself some room. I wonder if I'm just wondering if that's something you can do, or if it's just when you were like close to object. There's a lot of contextual combat going. That would be helpful. That'll be fun because that'll just be a thing I do. Yo, Stick Man, what's going on? How's it going? Hey yo, hey yo. Yeah, and we were just talking about this earlier. James Bond's License to Kill. At first, we were wondering if you can just pull out your gun at any time because this game looks very much like Hitman. meets 007 meets Mission Impossible meets Uncharted in certain sections. So we were kind of wondering if you could just play it at any time, but it looks like there's only certain sections where James will pull out his gun because when you are confronted by enemies, only then will you get your license to kill. So in this game, James isn't 007 just yet. He's still earning his wings. He's earning his 00 number. So yeah, his license to kill, I guess, is only when confronted by enemies with guns, because we have hand to hand combats, and James could easily just, I guess, kill people, but it seems only when he's confronted with enemies who are trying to kill him with guns can he. Because we were saying earlier in the Hitman games, no, the game looks real cool. In Hitman games, you can pull out your weapon at any time. You get punished for it, but I don't know if it doesn't seem like you can do that in this game. But yeah, IO is definitely using all of their knowledge from their from the double O game, from their Hitman games to make this into something so much more. So yeah, we have our driving sections, which I think looks really cool. Really great cutscenes. I love the art style. Ashton Martin? Oh no, I think it's a Jaguar. Yeah, I can't. Hmm. By the way, I do know Ashton Martin is real big with James Bond. I have $0 in my name. No, brother, everybody does. This is gonna be one of those games where you're like, do I really want to spend the money for the deluxe edition? Because the deluxe edition gives you 24 hours, or maybe that's a pre-order. I have to check that in a second. But it's the first mission that they showed off. It looks very Hitman. So if you ever played a Hitman game, you'd be very familiar. It is a Jag. Okay, it's a Jaguar. Smiley knows his cars. This man go. Man, Smiley brother, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. I'm glad you're still around, man. I'm glad you're still sticking around. The streams that I haven't had in forever. I miss your streams, brother. Man, those things were fun. They were real chill. But yeah, if you ever played a Hitman game, all of this would be familiar to you. And if you haven't played a Hitman game, they're really fun because they give you so many different ways to go about your mission. And with this mission, we see that you have to get through a window, but there's guards everywhere. You can't just, yeah. See, it won't even let you hang. In the Hitman games, they would let you like jump over, and as soon as this guy came over to you, he's just eyeing you. In the Hitman game, if you would have just jumped over there, this guy would have come after you. You would have just plunged him over the edge, and it would have alerted everybody. But of course, with this being a James Bond game, you know, James kind of doesn't want that. So I guess the game either stops you or warns you not to do the thing. Collar dry leaf, don't have a lighter, which I think that you can use your watch laser to do it, but it wouldn't be very stealthy. So it makes sense that they won't let you do that. In a minute, hope to start back up in the future. A lot going on with the family. Yeah, man. Hey, I get it. I don't even have a family like you do, man, and I haven't streamed in a long while. In fact, I think the last time I streamed was with the IO Interactive showcase. But yeah, man, I get it, brother. Life comes first, man. You gotta take care of your family, brother. How's the family doing, by the way? Distractions. Love the art. And we talked about it earlier. The battery life of your watch and the gadgets. They both have two different life bars, which is good. We also talked about the focus bar, which we found out bluffing, luring, and focus all comes from the same stores. So you have to be real careful with how you use every one of them. So we used a dart, and I used half of our gadget meter. Of course, I'm guessing this is early in the game, like one of the first two or three missions. So I'm sure as the game goes along, you could upgrade your watch. Hopefully, so you do have more options. I don't know about the focus bar though. Your instinct. I'm sorry, your instinct. And the way to recharge these is to find resources around the map. So throughout the level, there'll be certain sections that have stuff that you can use, and just like that, use a lighter to light up the leaves. Because getting your laser would not have been very. That we have climbing section, hallways, and we get a really cool reveal of the level. Wife is back in school. Yeah, good for her. And your kids are driving. Kids do that, man. Over the summer, man, I love the art style in this game. Over the past summer, I had my four nieces and nephews with me from my baby brother, my little brother kids. You know, they were doing their own thing. Um, Man, those little suckers, love them, but oh my goodness, those kids are so energetic and trying to keep up with all four of them. That was it was nice. It was a fun summer, but oh my goodness, kids are hells on wheels, man. Still wish I had some of my own, but I'm okay right now with just dealing with my nieces and nephews. Skip ahead a little bit. I love the crowd density in this game. It's from just a few to just many of them. And this is even the most that IO has ever done. They've done like entire lobbies of. Again, I gotta find out if they do their own. I know they do, but I need to see if they're using. And of course, we get into our action scene. It skipped plenty, so I wonder what the rest of the mission looks like because obviously 009 starts to get away. We're introduced to a new character, perhaps a Bond girl, our first Bond girl. Being an amazing uncle is a huge responsibility. Hey man, slightly. I mean, I get to see him every now and again because my brother lives in a different state than me. Um, so I get to see him every now and again, and I get to be like the cool uncle by being the fun one, while their parents are slightly strict, especially their mom. So I get to be a fun uncle, and then I get to leave and go back home to just me and my dog, and I have to worry about kids running around all day. So I have a slightly easier time than the parents. And because our chase scene, I thought it was going to be a lot more linear than what we actually got. Of course, there's some scripted events, but that's what makes the game so fun, especially 007. I would have gone right. I wouldn't even thought about going this way. But of course, when the game comes out, I'll know to go that way because I saw this thing. I am not the best car driver, not the best driver. So it's to be interesting to see if I can actually make this look as cool as they do in this demo. Ah, love the detail of the wired fittings getting caught onto the car. Not necessary, but it's always a cool little detail. I always love when they make cool little details. IO is great at that kind of stuff. Of giving players details, hints and tips without actually like putting in your face of, hey, you have to do. Actually, Smiley, have you seen this state of play? Have you watched it yet? Right now, we're just going through bits and pieces of it. I mean, this game looks great. We have our car scene, and then have action scene with. And this is one thing I was talking about. James actually warns the guy before where he's confronted with his gun, and then suddenly you get your license kill. So they're keeping it with the lore that you need your license, where you just go around putting bullet holes in people. Not yet. But, yeah, man, we can watch it again. I don't mind because we're just going through everything right now. Yeah, I thought I saw an Ashton Martin in this thing because Ashton Martin is synonymous with James Bond. I don't know when that happened because I'll be honest, I've only seen the movies. I've never actually read the books. So I don't know if like Ashton Martins is a thing uh, that James Bond just goes with, or if that's just like a marketing deal that Ashton Martin has with whoever holds the James Bond's license. But yeah, James Bond has always, from what I remember, driven Ashton Martins. So when I saw the Jaguar, I wasn't really sure if I saw it correctly.
What he did in Iceland.
What he did was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Okay, so his yellow car was the Ashton Martin.
Hi, I'm Hakan Abrak, Game Director on 007 First Light. I know everyone has been waiting patiently to finally see our game, and that's exactly why we're here today. So without further ado, and on behalf of our talented team, I'm incredibly proud to introduce an extended playthrough of Bond's first mission as a recruit. Please enjoy our gameplay premiere of 007 First Light.
This is a black tag operation, so discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
Now, I could get used to this.
Don't act too impressed, dearest, or you'll blow our cover. And James, do quit your pouting.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations. Someone must watch the perimeter. If 009 slips through our fingers, you're the last line of defense.
Exhilarating. Greenway's testing you, mate. That's all. Don't give him an excuse.
The cap looks good on you, though. Really brings out your cheekbones. Take a left up ahead, James.
Backseat driver.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
Halt!
Is everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. Won't be a moment. All clear. Please proceed.
You think if I sold a kidney, I could afford to stay for a night?
I think I have.
Having
Stayed here, I mean. A wedding.
having the Aston Martin debut in Goldfinger makes sense. Inclusion of the Aston Martin in the James franchise, starting with the D5 in Gold. They wanted a car that embodied luxury, sophistication, and British engineering, aligning with Bond's suave persona. You know what? That makes sense. All right. Let's go smiling with the James Bond facts. All right, brother. Huh. Really cool.
Back in 22.
Doesn't sound like something you'd forget.
Well, the hen was in Cannes, so we flew in by private jet. It's dark and we've been drinking, so...
Oh, well. Can.
At least Sheila will be happy.
Private jet.
What?
Nothing. Darling, nothing at all.
What do you make of 009?
He was the best in his day. That was a long time ago. My guess is he's tired of running.
Greenway thinks we're being played.
And since when do you trust Greenway?
I never said I did.
They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation called Nightfall.
That begs the question. Did 009 pick Greenway out of good faith or bad blood?
Well, we're about to find out.
But I mean, it didn't take long for them to find their car. All right, then. And this game is going to be no different. Yep, it's Jaguar. This game's going to be no different.
Pull up.
It's going to
This is
use
our stop.
Aston Martin.
We're live, gentlemen. Switch to comms. Monroe, with me. James, stay.
Save the world some other time, yeah?
Afternoon. Invitation, please.
Blake and Loretta York. Plus the help.
Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead. Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Much obliged.
Oh, they will.
Right. We're entering the premises. Team status?
Nash, delivery area. In position. Singh, staff quarters.
Ronson, conference wing. Kingsley, first floor suites.
Bond. Bond.
Parking lot. In position.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed. Keep a low profile and don't let your guards down. 009 most certainly won't. Out.
Not exactly the five-star treatment.
Oh, I'm stretching my legs. Bond, reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No, one of the hotel staff. Strangest looking bellhop I ever saw. He was mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there. It was odd. I'm gonna check it out.
You will not. 009 is our only priority. Stay at your post, James. That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
They had poor taste, if you ask me, and got what they deserved.
Pardon me? Need to see a man about a bag. Missed him.
Afternoon, sir. Staff and press only.
Oh, damn. Forgot my press badge.
You're not the first.
Can I duck through? I need to catch up with that bellhop.
Show me your ID and all's good.
Better go and get my ID then.
If you want to catch your bellhop.
Fair point.
Do you think I could get Gretchen Wong's autograph on my daughter after the game? She dreams of going pro.
What's that? That... What the... God... Sorry. Oh, my... What? Let's see. What is... Odd.
The one in the dining hall? Yeah, I checked it long ago. Wasn't so hard.
Correct.
Thank you. Imagine if the hotel owner could be there. Besides, I couldn't find a locking mechanism.
Gate crashing a black tie event? Haven't done that since final year.
I'm not really a wine person.
No, but I'm... What?
Ken Banks, penetration tester. I need to have a stern word with your manager.
Good to have you on the team.
Okay, let me stop you right there. I have bets to make. Later.
This guy better be worth it. Don't mind me, ladies.
Good afternoon, sir. Which room is he in?
Dunno, but he's getting an extra mint on his pillow. That's for sure.
Now, let's see what all the fuss is about. There's Greenway. Hopefully I'm the last thing on his mind. What are you here for?
I gotta get back down there. Chose a Scotch opener.
I literally have no idea what you just said.
Kingsley alert. Best not get spotted just yet. Need to build a case first.
Introducing bold tactical possibilities. Catch the movement of the car. I see.
Bond, status.
All was quiet in the parking lot. No sign of 009. Over. How do you do?
Where have I seen him before?
I think he models for Alexander Dupin.
Oh, right.
Now, where do you go?
This is
Is it your own concoction?
I can't take credit, I'm afraid. The hotel owner has a huge collection of mixology books from the 20s.
Book collector, huh?
Oh yes, his pride and joy. He's got all sorts of antique books on display about the castle and local history.
Wonder if you could help me.
I'll certainly try, sir.
Did you notice the blonde bellhop who just passed through here?
There's a face you'd pick out in the lineup. Probably one of the pimps. He was asking for the directions to the backstage area.
A chess fiend. I knew it.
I'd stay clear of him.
Just need a quiet word. Nothing dramatic.
Looking for these?
Hold on. Just who the hell are you?
Not now. Eyes on the road. Look out.
That's the car.
It's got too much of a head start. You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
Ambulances, watch it.
Look out! Buckle up.
Sheep. You're right. Left, go left.
Brace! There he is. Clear the road! Hold tight.
Now we're talking.
Agent Charlotte Ross. I'm with the DGSE. That's...
French intelligence. James Bond, MI6.
Yes, I figured as much.
What's your interest in 009?
Beckett didn't spend his fugitive years on a golf course, if that's what you think. DGSE has been hunting him for a long time. This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
It sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me.
There. Pull over.
No sign of 009.
Plenty of his friends, though. I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
Oh, in that case. Get down there, draw their fire. I'll flank them. We need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There's that English sang-froid. Bonne chance, James.
Looks like I've got a plane to catch.
Go! Grab the lift off, now!
You were warned.
Told me you needed a hand!
Can't stay here. Plane's leaving.
Right behind you! Grab the hose! Oh, no, you don't! Not without me!
You're next.
Package secure? Snug in the front. Did you kill the transponder? No such thing on the small radio stations 24 minutes out. No one's tracking us. Plenty of time to disappear. Come back for a plan B.
Plane's flying dark. It's all up to me. Think. Need a way to force it down. If I could access the flight control system. Let's make some turbulence. Never a dull moment.
Ready to go. Need to hit your ride!
Hey, I'm Patrick Gibson, and I'm honored to announce that I'm playing James Bond in IO Interactive's much-anticipated game, 007 First Light. It's thrilling to be bringing this character to life in the gaming world, and I'm joined by an incredibly talented cast, including Lenny James as Bond's mentor Greenway, Priyanka Burford as M, Alistair McKenzie as Q, Kira Lester as Bond's most fervent supporter Moneypenny, and Noemi Nakai as the enigmatic Ms. Roth.
Bond's world is all about what's seen and what's hidden beneath the surface. You've just watched an extended mission playthrough. No commentary, just a raw experience. We hope you liked it just as much as we loved crafting it for you. But there's more than what meets the eye. In this next section, we'll guide you through how it all works. The tools, systems, and choices that shape the gameplay in 007 First Light. Let's take a closer look.
Welcome to the world of James Bond in 007 First Light, where infiltration and espionage are just two of many spycraft skills. In this mission, our unseasoned but highly trained Bond must track an assassin through a sophisticated Kensington gala. You'll want to blend in with the crowd while scouting for tactical options. Creating a mental map of available pathways without giving yourself away.
Trying to get past you.
Go to the security room. It's first floor, east wing. Staff offices.
Got it.
Bond must gain access to the upper floors, but some areas are off limits, even for those with a stolen ticket.
Sorry, sir. Can't let you through.
Just looking for the bathroom.
Other side of the bar.
Dialogue from other characters can offer clues to the mission's progression. Listening in on conversations is a useful intelligence tactic, potentially revealing opportunities for an easy breach.
If he doesn't make an appearance in the next 10 minutes, he can watch from down here. Yeah, do that. Rob Minkley, Crux Magazine. And you are?
Rob Minkley. Sorry for the wait.
About time, Mr. Minkley. No miss gave up on you. Right then, go grab your camera, and I'll take you past security.
Photography can be such a negative experience.
Don't recognize him.
First Light provides multiple pathways for achieving Bond's objective,
Looks you enough.
if he's prepared to get creative.
What?
All set.
Follow me.
Bond's gamble has paid off.
The balcony should give you an excellent view of the stage.
Sorry, miss, but this man can't go upstairs.
Relax, fellas. He's with me.
You say so.
I read your articles in Crux magazine on rogue AI and cognitive warfare.
Hopefully this is a good time to drop in.
You won't always receive the red carpet treatment, so sometimes you might have to take the initiative. In these highly volatile stealth situations, it pays to choose caution over direct confrontation, as everyone can be a valuable source of information.
Saunders. I'll be needing that key card.
Watch it.
What?
That needs a look.
Moments when Bond remains undetected offer the chance to survey hostile areas.
North exit. That's my way out.
Bond can use the environment to his advantage by choosing from multiple routes, exploiting opponents' positions or security vulnerabilities. Depending on the situation and the odds, Bond can always go with a quick and blunt strategy.
Could have played that a little smoother, James.
He got away with it this time, but they could have called reinforcements. Alternatively, Bond can opt for a more elegant style, using the scan from his watch to highlight options for distraction and misdirection.
What was that? I'll have a quick look.
What's wrong with you?
Your Q gadgets are custom developed to be powered by resources found in the environment, so be sure to stock up when you have the chance. Aside from your signature watch, a gift from Q, you'll have other gadgets in your arsenal. The laser fires a direct beam of energy that can be used offensively against targets or tactically on environmental weak points,
Take care of that right away.
opening up strategic options to avoid combat or spring traps. The smoke device confuses and disorients foes, letting you pass through undetected, offering a chance for concealed stealth takedowns. The world of 007 First Light will see Bond face different opponents, some of whom cannot be bluffed or charmed into compliance. Using a dart phone to incapacitate them will give you an opportunity to talk your way out with a charismatic flourish.
First, I asked for Boston's.
Oi! I need to find Saunders. There's a chance the suspect is dressed as security. The bastard could be hiding right under your noses.
I'll keep an eye out for new faces.
But sometimes,
Cheers.
hard as you may try to stay hidden, a fight is unavoidable.
If he was from MI6...
What? Excuse me? Who are you looking for?
Relax, off-duty museum security.
Don't.
Having been discovered, Bond will need to rely on more than wit and charm to contain the situation. In melee combat against multiple assailants, you'll need to think fast. Combining throws, parries, and direct strikes with environmental takedowns and items.
Simon says don't get up.
Sometimes James will need more than his fists to get out alive. When enemies show clear intent to shoot and kill Bond, you will be granted a license to kill. Trained by the Royal Navy, Bond is an expert marksman. His Q pistol firearm is a great conversation starter. Enemies can provide additional firearms. You'll just have to borrow them for a moment. With quick thinking, you can turn the tables on your enemies by making the very environment a deadly weapon. Gadgets used for stealth and infiltration can also be deployed in combat to disrupt enemy attacks or provide further offensive options. Allowing you to fight fire with fire or distract to make your escape. Adversaries come equipped with different levels of armor, requiring either greater ballistic might or tactical improvisation. To support him in challenging situations, Bond can use his own instincts. This mode will help you focus on your most difficult targets. Whether human or environmental, Bond must be fast, cunning, and uncompromising to prevail in the world of 007 First Light.
Thank you for your visit. We hope to see you again.
Somehow I doubt that.
PlayStation.
Okay, so one thing I did miss on our initial look was the pre-order. You get the deluxe edition at no additional cost. So I did mention it was a deluxe edition, but you get it right away as an up. It does come with 24-hour early access. It means you'll get it on the 26th, 7th. It comes with 4 outfits, obviously from past James Bond adventures. Everything, Craig, classic James Bond look. And honestly, I don't really know what this weapon skin is. Like any other weapon skin. And of course, I don't even know how much these will actually show up in the game. In pack, also you can change some of these skins on some of your gear. Don't know what the pin is for, probably for. Obviously, this is the phone dart, hopefully. Our lighter and our earpiece. So the deluxe edition just comes with some extra skins. I don't know how much that's going. Go ahead and look it up. So yeah, okay. So yeah, they're using their own engine, the Glacier engine. That's what it was called. So yeah, IO is using their own engine, which that engine apparently is darn good. Not only can it put a lot of people on the map, which is something that Hitman is known for now, of just having some of the craziest technical experiences that you've ever seen in a game. They've just been updating this engine like crazy. It does great with crowd density and apparently massive explosions with environment destruction, because they're just showing this off. I really hope my PC is good enough to run this thing at 1440 1440p with at least 60 frames. I'm not even asking for 120 anymore. I'm just asking for solid 1440 60 frames experience. I have a 3060 3050. No, I have a 30. Yeah, I have a 3060 in my computer with the i9 with the Intel i9 CPU and 32 gigs of RAM. So this is being shown on. Well, it has PlayStation icons on there. You know, sometimes they do show running on PC while using a controller. So whether this is actually running on PS5, I'm not sure. They usually put down if it's running on the Pro system. I'll have to check that out in a second. They're doing a lot. They usually show that at the very beginning. Okay, so this is at least captured on PS5. I don't I don't know if the game. Well, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say it's running on PS5. Sony takes a lot of pride. So if they were gonna do a first showing of the gameplay in their state of play, they're definitely playing on PS5. So I'm wondering how my PC would. My PC is just as good as a PlayStation 5. So I'm wondering how my PC will be able to run this game. It's right here. This is going to be the test for my for my computer if it can handle all of these people. Yeah, other than all that, so I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it looks good. My chat think it looks good. I'm interested in seeing just how much of this will play in comparison to the amount of stealth missions, the chase scenes with cars and planes, and even shootouts. It looks like they have a great mixture. Keep you from getting uh, too used to anything. A lot of mechanics you probably have to remember, but I'm sure they got everything handled. So March 27th, we get our chance to become a 007. The whole tagline is "Earn the number." Right, and this is the first game to come out with the new Amazon MGM Studios handling of the 007 license. How much of this is going to lead into the movie that they've been working on? I doubt they will do, but it'd be kind of cool if they did use this as kind of like a kicking off point for the Amazon MGM Studios 007 universe, because everybody wants to do a universe. So I'm sure they'll probably take bits and pieces of this or maybe reference it. Not sure. Maybe it's just completely separate, which I'm fine if that's true. But this is the first 007 game under the Amazon MGM Studios license. And I think they got a great studios to work on it, IOI. When it was first announced, I did not see it coming. I didn't think of IOI as a studios to make a 007 game, but I'm glad they are giving it to a new studios and give it to somebody who is really good at making detailed scenes like the Hitman series, because that is definitely a 007 trait where everything has to look extravagant. You know, you go to different places, you go to different parts of the world, go to Italy, Germany, and all these other places. You know, they show off the most beautiful scenes, and I think IOI Glacier Engine handles it very well. So March 27th, 2026, a lot earlier than I thought we were going to get. What do you think, chat? You looking forward to this? You're going to pick it up? Because I'm definitely getting it day one myself.